Hi, this is Aaron with Zollotech. Today I have a comparison video. Now, this doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on here, but I do have a ZAGG covering on the back. Now, I'm not going to do an unboxing of the ZAGG because it's pretty self-explanatory what's in there. If you want to see what comes with the ZAGG, you can just simply go to their site, and it actually shows you the box and everything that comes with it. But I wanted to compare this with Best Skins Ever. I've had people ask me about that, so I wanted to do a comparison video. Now, the main difference right off the bat is cost. The ZAGG is a little bit more expensive, but it does come with a little bit more, and they do offer a lifetime guarantee. Now, Best Skins Ever, I don't know if I saw that guarantee or not. I'd have to double check, but there is a big price difference where you could probably buy 2 of those for the price of the ZAGG. Now, the ZAGG comes with solution so that you can install the covering, and it is on the back here. I did actually get all the air bubbles out for the most part, and that was mainly due to the squeegee that comes with the ZAGG. Now, I did have my iPhone replaced as I had dust under the screen here, and they were nice enough to give me a new 3GS here. And and as soon as I got that, I put the ZAGG on it. And I have had a couple issues with the ZAGG, and I've had good things with the ZAGG. The ZAGG is a little bit more complex to install than the Best Skins Ever. The Best Skins Ever has one piece of vinyl or coating or plastic that goes on the back here. The ZAGG has 3 pieces plus the front. So you've got the back, then you've got a little bit of a strip that goes here on the chrome, and you can see there's a little bit of lint that got under there somehow. It must have peeled up and got underneath there, but this is actually a separate strip itself, this one little piece, and there's another one over here as well. So it is a little bit more complex to install, and the fit on the Best Skins Ever versus the ZAGG on the iPhone is about the same. So right here, it doesn't cover the chrome all the way. I don't know if you can see that lip. It almost covers the chrome. This is the ZAGG. It's completely covered the chrome over here, and everything is aligned. You can see the rocker switch. There's no gaps. The vibrate switch here. You can kind of see, I don't know how well you can see that right here, but it's perfectly aligned on there. I really took my time, and you can see around the camera as well. I got everything really aligned right where it needed to be, and that was a lot of in part thanks to the ZAGG solution that comes with the kit that you get. It's got some adhesive in it. It's also got some water mixed with like a soap solution to kind of help you manipulate and slide this around. Now, I don't know the exact contents, but for example, on the Best Skins Ever, you actually end up installing with a solution you make yourself. They tell you to put water with some baby soap or a very mild detergent in there. And with the ZAGG, you get the included spray, and I actually used all of it. On the front, with the squeegee and the ZAGG, I had a perfect fit. There was not one air bubble, you couldn't tell. And the problem I ran into with it, so other than the fit area here, I have to rate the Best Skins Ever the same as the ZAGG because they both had that issue. And I don't know if that's a heat issue as far as the way the vinyl coating here expands and contracts in different situations. I would imagine they've had it cut perfectly with laser cutters or whatever they're using to cut this. But that said, they're about equal as far as that goes. Now, the squeegee helps a lot to get all those air bubbles out. That's a big plus. So the squeegee with the ZAGG alone is worth at least a few dollars just to get the air bubbles out. It makes a big difference. The other thing, though, that I found was interesting is I had the ZAGG on the front here. I don't right now. There's nothing on the front of the screen here. And the reason for that is I do slide this in a case with the ZAGG on as it's thin, so it's not a problem. But the reason I don't have a coating on here is because I actually dropped the phone. It fell off my nightstand next to my bed and actually landed on the plug for the iPhone. That was plugged in overnight charging next to the nightstand. I use it for an alarm as well, and it fell off and actually caught the corner of the plug and ripped the ZAGG coating. However, there's not a scratch on the iPhone, so it did its job. I was surprised that it ripped though because it's so thick. So what I did is I contacted ZAGG And they said, well, there's a lifetime warranty on it, we'll send you a new one. So that's in the mail right now, so I have to give it to their customer service. I'm not saying Best Skins Ever wouldn't do the same. I don't know. I didn't run into the same situation. From my experience, the ZAGG coating is a little bit thinner than the Best Skins Ever. And the advantage to that, obviously, is thickness. It feels less tacky. The ZAGG feels less tacky for some reason. And that might just be the grade or thickness of vinyl they're using. I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. It is starting to get some lint under here, which is unfortunate, but kind of seems to happen with the other coatings. But it really has kept it pristine. Underneath here, I mean, there's not a scratch because that's as soon as I got the iPhone home, I did the video and put it on, and I did record some installation of the video of the ZAGG, but didn't feel it was necessary, as you've seen the MacBook install and you've seen the Best Skins Ever install in 3 parts, so it's the same application process. There wasn't really a need. I wanted to do more of a comparison here. So as far as dollar for dollar, customer service was great with ZAGG, and the product was great as well. A little bit more intense to install, but it does wrap around nicely here. I did have some problems with the corners on the Best Skin Ever because of the cuts. I don't know if you can see this here, but there's some nice cuts here that help this form fit the corner a little better, I think, than the Best Skins Ever. But as far as the product goes, I'd say they're even as far as the coating itself. As far as the install, the ZAGG is actually a little bit more easy, but it's more technical because you have more pieces. But the ZAGG company, or the company ZAGG, makes it easier to install the invisible shield just because they give you the solution and the squeegee along with it. So that definitely makes it a little easier, and you don't use as much because they give you a spray bottle. I actually ended up dipping mine into, with the Best Skins Ever, you dip the whole thing into a bowl of the liquid, or you can put it in a spray bottle, but I didn't have one handy. So anyway, as far as the ZAGG compared to the Best Skins Ever, I'd say product-wise, the install experience is going to be a little bit better with the ZAGG because of the included materials. Now, if you have those materials, you have a little spray bottle at home, extra laying around, and you also have a little mini rubber squeegee, it's going to be the same, and you can save a little bit of money. However, the form and fit is about the same, but the overall protection on the device is the same, but this is a little bit thinner and a little less tacky. So as far as that goes, I'd have to say they're just about even. It's basically one is a better install experience than the other. So there really isn't a fair rating to say which one is better than the other, and that's just coming from, I've used both. Both were review units, so they were both provided to me from each company, so I can't really comment as far as a buyer's experience, but the products are equally as good and do just as good of a job as protecting it. And I've really come to like the thinness of the iPhone with this on here, so I really can't say enough about the invisible shields, and I highly recommend them, either the Best Skins Ever or the ZAGG. But as far as the install goes and the service I've had, the ZAGG has been fantastic. So if you have any questions, though, please feel free to answer, and I'll try and answer them in a quick video and just shoot that up to YouTube for you. In the meantime, check them out at ZAGG.com, and they have products for MacBooks and all sorts of things. I'm sure you've seen their ads all over the place. If you have any questions, like I said, send me an email. You can go to my website, zolotech.com, and send me an email that way with the contact form, or you can send me an email via YouTube. Either way, let me know if you have any questions and what your experiences might have been with this. This is Aaron with Zolotech. We'll see you next time.